Hey guys, Dr. Olm here. I want to go over a very, very complex exercise today. I had a patient, we'll call him Jay, who was interested in getting better at a Turkish Get Up. Many of you guys don't even know what a Turkish Get Up is. It's kind of an old school kettlebell exercise, one of the primary classic kettlebell exercises that we've got, or that they do. And so I wanted to go over it because it can be a really, really cool, functional core thing, but there's a lot of steps to it that can be kind of confusing. So first off, I want to just kind of go over handling. So here is a kettlebell, and what you want to do is you're going to kind of set the bell in your hand like this, and you're going to have it setting on your forearm here. And we want to have mostly straight forearm like this, okay? That's really important because if you lose that, the bell will kind of pull your arm out of position. So you want to have a nice, straight, stiff wrist. From there, we need to talk about safety, because this is a pretty complex movement, of how to get the bell up into the position. Okay, and I'll walk through each position pretty slowly so that you guys kind of understand what's going on. And I'll probably need to say this many, many times, but before you add weight, you should be able to hit all of these positions with holding a softball or no weight at all, or a very, very light kettlebell. You don't want to go right up to a 35 or a 53 or whatever. So we want to, you'll have the bell on, say, one side, okay? And what you want to do is you're going to roll to the side like this so that you can get your hand set on the bell and have it tucked in. Now, as I roll back over here, this is a pretty safe position. I can use my free hand now and kind of press it up so that I've got my straight wrist. And what I'm going to do, the same side that I've got the bell up, I'm going to have the leg up. And I'm going to have my arm almost in line with my other leg. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to use this leg and sort of drive the bell up into the left into what we call low post. So I'm here, and I'm going to basically push the bell straight up into low post. So I've got my leg like this. I've got my wrist here, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to high post. So if you on my other side, if the cameraman would swing around here, so now I'm going to go from low post, I'm going to push up into high post. From here, there's where it gets a little bit dicey. I've got my leg, I've got my hand here, and we're going to do what's called the sweep. So I'm going to be just like this. I'm going to drive up into this position here and sweep my leg underneath so that it's on the knee. So then I'm going to bring this leg over here, and now I'm going to come up into what we call high kneeling. And from here, I'm going to use both legs and stand up like that. There's the Turkish Get Up. Now I'll kind of walk through it again. So then you would step back into high kneeling, drop down, put your hand here, move your foot over like this, sweep back into high post, lower yourself down into low post, and then using your leg, you're going to roll back down, take your hand on the bell, drop it down here, roll over to the side. Okay? Now, that's a lot. What you want to do with this is you should be able to use, we've got all kinds of kettlebells here, but you should be able to use a very, very light kettlebell or just your hand or a tennis ball or whatever, and you want to go through and hit every single one of those positions and own that position before you start loading it up. So let me go through them again real quick. If we're here like this, get the bell set, roll over, double hand press it up, leg out to the side, now you're here, punch up into low post, right here, boom. Find this position, feel very, very comfortable here, right, before you move on. Then you're going to press up into high post, boom. Get comfortable here, feel that out. Learn how to bridge up like this or back down so that this is comfortable. Bridge up, sweep. Feel this position right here before you start moving. Bring the leg up, feel that position. Now come up into high kneeling. Stand up. You're owning every single position, stopping and making sure that you can do it. Back down. Get stability right here. Boom. Feel nice and comfortable. Sweep. Back down to the elbow. Pause again. Lower back down. Two hands and around. So that's a lot. That's a big complex movement. Jay, as we'll call the patient, wanted to learn how to do it. So Jay, hopefully that's pretty helpful. We can, of course, work on this with you guys in here. I personally will give variations of that exercise to a lot of the patients as more of like a functional progression before we sort of send them away back into full function. Jordan, did you have anything else I should add there?
That's it, break a sweat.
Okay. Break a sweat, as you can tell, gets the heart rate up a little bit. Super, super functional exercise. It's a very complex exercise, so please be careful. Practice the movements first. Hit all of those major positions. Own those positions before you start loading that pattern, and comment below if you have any questions. See you guys.